Hey guys, here we are. We're back on the channel. Today, we're doing WWE Money in the Bank 2017 predictions. Now, this is live. It's bloody live on the YouTube channel. Now, if you didn't manage to catch it live, it will be uploaded as a video anyway on the channel. But if you did manage to catch it live, then hello, welcome to the live stream. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a few minutes so people can actually hop in and join the live stream, because then we can start the predictions for Money in the Bank. Now, I've got a bit of a spoiler. The fact is the fact that I haven't actually watched WWE since Extreme Rules, so I am cheating slightly. I might be a little bit behind on my WWE knowledge right now, but I have been able to keep up with it a little bit. So, fingers crossed, I might be all right. If you guys can help me out, that would be greatly appreciated. I might need a little bit of help. I am a little bit behind on the WWE right now, but we've got 76 people in here already. It would be greatly appreciated if you did smash that like button before we get into it. Somebody has already said TLC, Tom loves cock. There we go. We've got a universe mode viewer in the chat already. The chat is actually going pretty mental already. We've got loads of people in here. Eric Draven says, what's up, Tom? What's up, Eric? Tom, what's good? Says Macho T. He is in here as well. Everybody hit that like button. Charlotte Flair is even in here. Is she going to win the Money in the Bank first ever women's Money in the Bank match? Jason Danger says, what's up? There we go. Danny Nichols is here. He says hi. There we go. 89 people in here already. Smash that like button. You know what? I'm going to come up with the big stuff here, people. I'm going to start off by predicting the Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton match. The rematch from WWE Backlash, where the big man, Jinder Mahal, won the WWE Championship. And honestly, I think there's actually been a better reaction to that than the WWE first anticipated. I think they were actually quite surprised that Jinder Mahal got a better reception than he did. And I'm actually quite enjoying Jinder Mahal as champion. Now, honestly, I haven't really watched WWE for a while, so I think he's doing all right. I think he's actually doing pretty well. The numbers on the YouTube channel are blowing up for Jinder Mahal whenever he's on there. So people clearly like him, and he's actually doing a decent job. A much better job than they first thought. So there's no way in hell Randy Orton is winning back the WWE Championship here. What do you guys think about this? But Jinder Mahal, he's definitely holding on to the WWE Championship. Why is he going to lose it? Nothing in the past few weeks has suggested that Randy Orton is winning it back. And I think the Mahal project continues to get better and better every week, from what I've heard anyway. And it's actually been a lot more entertaining than they first thought. And it's actually worked out all right for them. And who really wants to see the belt back on Randy Orton? So let me know you guys' opinions on this. Terence Clement says Jinder. We've got Emphasis, who's a fan from India. What's up? Alexis Dyer says, bro, you're my favorite YouTuber. That is great. Thanks, man. And we've got Jinder will win, says AJ Singh. He thinks Jinder Mahal is going to retain. Don't hinder Jinder. That's what it's about. So there you go. Seems like that. Nobody said Randy Orton yet. Everybody's saying Jinder. Max says Jinder. Joe says Jinder. Rune says Ronaldo. I don't think he's in this match, mate. I don't think he's in this match at all. Hopefully you guys can all see me all right. But somebody says Randy by DQ, says Elliot Rush. That's an interesting thought. But there, Jinder Mahal would retain to the championship. Mahal will win because he's 7 foot. Okay, nope. Don't know what he's on about there, people. But I think the general consensus is... Oh, we've got a lot of Randys coming in here, actually. Somebody said Hornswoggle. I don't think Hornswoggle's going to bloody win, but there you go. There you go. That's my subscribers for you. I'm going to go with Jinder Mahal. I don't see any way Randy Orton is retaining this bloody championship. No way. Nobody. Just people want to see that. Now all the Randy Orton comments are coming in, which isn't good. That makes me look daft. Somebody's saying Lana. We'll get onto that match shortly. But we've got over 100 people in here already. NSK Penis says, you're my favorite WWE YouTuber. Thank you, Penis. Thank you very much. Right, so we're going to get on to the next match, because Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton sounds like an all right match, but it's not the creme de la creme. It's not the most exciting match, is it? So, the Usos against the New Day. The New Day now on SmackDown Live. Are they really going to win the Tag Team Championships in their first pay-per-view match since coming to SmackDown Live? Now, I know a lot of people do want them to win the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions in their first ever SmackDown Live match, but is it actually going to happen? Now, the thing I see with this feud is they don't have to put the belts on the New Day straight away. They've got a long time to wait for this. They don't need to put it on the New Day yet. And the thing is, the Usos versus New Day, you know it's going to be a good match. So they could clearly span this feud out for a good 2 or 3 pay-per-views. And fine, put the belts on the New Day maybe at the next pay-per-view or the third match that they have. But you don't have to put it on them straight away. I think the Usos have got the win. I think they've got the win. They are going to retain the titles. Eventually, the New Day will win those SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Just not yet. They don't need to win it yet. It's way too early for them. That just would seem very, very weird. And the fact that we're going to crown 2 briefcase holders on this pay-per-view. Do we really need new champions as well? I don't think we need it. We might get it, but we don't need it. And this feud can last a couple of months. So you can wait on giving the belts to the New Day. You don't have to rush into it. What do you guys think about this? It's early. Also, it's a new day, and they will win. Enzo Amore. That's what he says. There we go. We've got bloody Enzo Amore in here. Usos will win, says Alex OG Mads. Rob Stevens reckons he will win the tag titles on his own. Who does he think he is? Max Hall says New Day. We've got, will I be watching it live, says Kelly. Yes, I will be watching it live. And I'll also be tweeting on my Twitter. So follow me on Twitter, and I'll be tweeting. A lot of people saying Usos there. Tom Cushney will win, says Kyle Poole. What an absolute freaking legend. He's got a good point there. A lot of people saying Usos. Haven't seen many people say New Day. So I think the general consensus is the New Day are not picking up the win here, but eventually I think they will. What do you guys think about this? I'm going to go for the Usos. How long is this live stream, says Joe? It's as long as it takes to get through all the matches. We've only done 2 so far, so probably about half an hour, probably about 6:30 UK time. I don't really know what the conversion is for that, but a lot of people saying the Usos. Chris Danger and Tom Cushney will win the tag team championships, apparently. There you go. That's a prediction for you. You're my favorite YouTuber, said Shalice Harvey. I think that's how you say his name. Thanks, man. We've got New Day sucks, says Pablo. It's a bit cheeky, mate. It's a bit bloody cheeky. Smash the likes, people. Share it around. Get more people in here and increase the discussion. Elijah says Usos. And Allah says Usos rock. What have I done so far, says Steenson? I've done the Tag Team Championship match. I've gone for the Usos. And I've gone for Jinder Mahal in the WWE title match. We haven't done any of the briefcase matches yet, but we will be getting onto it. You're my favorite YouTuber, says Lewis Statham. Thank you very much, Lewis. Tom is the best, says Ollie Davidson. Thanks, Ollie. He's a big Twitter follower of mine. He always favorites my tweets. Great guy. The Kushmeister, says Sanjeev. What a great guy. But anyway, let's go on to the next match. The next match we're going to do is Naomi against Lana. This one took me a little bit by surprise, because since I haven't watched WWE since Extreme Rules, I have no idea that Lana had got a WWE SmackDown Live Championship match. Holy shit. Holy bloody shit. So is Lana actually going to win? By the way, I think she's got the best theme song in the WWE right now. It's very, very catchy, but she's not winning the title here. She is not winning the women's title. For me, I feel like Lana's got this match because all the other women are in the briefcase match. And they were like, holy shit, we've got to have Naomi defend the title on the pay-per-view. It is a SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view after all. So they just put Lana in there. That's what it seems like it is to me. She's barely established herself as a singles competitor, by the way. This would be a worse move, I think, than putting the belt on Jinder Mahal. Not that was a bad move. It was just a very early move. To me, it sounds like it's a bit of a filler match. And I think they want you to believe there's no way Lana's going to win. And then you're like, hang on a minute. She might actually bloody win. You never know what's going to happen in the WWE. But she's not going to win. She's definitely not going to win. I mean, it would be quite cool. I think it would be quite cool, but there's no way she can win. There's no way she can win. Eric Draven says Naomi, so I am going for Naomi as well. Lana has never had a match, so what can we expect from her? Well, she did actually have a match at WrestleMania 32, and she was actually quite impressive there, but that was in like a 6-women match, and it was a bit mental, so you can't really tell how she's going to do. For what I've seen, she's actually quite good. Moez says Lana by countout. That's a decent shout, actually. I mean, it is her debut match as a singles competitor, so it would make sense that she doesn't lose. But she's not winning the championship. She's definitely not winning the championship. She could win by DQ, or she could win by countout, something like that. Buster Barnes says that she could use the accolade. How cool would that be? Now, I don't really know if that fits with a gimmick, but that would be quite cool. Marius Borge says Lana should strip down on the clothes a bit. Strip down on the clothes a bit. Not really sure what he means by that, but there you go. Terrence says Lana is probably winning. I I think he's done a typo there. Allah says Lana because she can be a heel. She's actually very good. I'm quite impressed with what I've seen. Will you do it live on YouTube? Please answer. I think Kelly is on about my reactions to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's a bit difficult because I live in the UK and I live in like a flat. So if I do videos at like 4 a.m., I'm going to wake people up. That's the only problem. So I wish I could, but I can't. I think Maria is going to be in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Apparently, she's coming back to the WWE, and apparently she's going to be on SmackDown Live. That's a good shout. She might do. I don't know. There will probably be some sort of dusty finish with Naomi retaining, says Buster Barnes. I think that is probably going to happen, to be honest, because she can't lose her debut match. That would be a bit dumb. But she can't win the championship in a debut match because that also would be a bit dumb. So I think that it probably is the better option. So you're suggesting that Lana's going to win, but not the championship. So this is where predictions just get a bit fucked up. It just gets too confusing. She was so fit, says Connor. Sounds like he's a bit horny, but I'm probably going to agree with him there. Ellsworth in Women's Money in the Bank says Wilzo won WWE. I don't even know why Ellsworth is still on TV, to be honest. He just pisses me off. Somebody says, Tom, when will you vlog, man? Says Sanjeev Singh. I really want to vlog. I really want to start vlogging, so maybe soon. But do you want me to do it on the main channel or do you want me to do it on a second channel? Let me know. Sanjeev, let me know. So we're going to go on to the next match, which apparently is the Hype Bros taking on the Colognes in the kickoff match. And apparently Zack Ryder's now back. He's now back. So surely the Hype Bros have got to win their debut returning match. Surely they've got to win their return match together. That wouldn't make any sense if they didn't. And usually the good guys win on the kickoff show. And the Hype Bros are clearly the good guys. So I think they will win this match. So for me, the prediction is the Hype Bros are going to get the win because they are on the kickoff show. Zack Ryder's just come back. Makes a lot of sense. Lewis says Hype Bros. Mojo will attack Zack Ryder. There's a lot of rumors going around. There's a heel turn going on here. Will they do a heel turn on the kickoff show? I'm not really sure. Is it a little bit premature since Zack's only just come back? Not really sure. I haven't really been keeping up too much, but I think the Hype Bros will win unless this heel turn's coming, apparently. Then they won't win. But I'm going to go with the Hype Bros. This is just where things get bloody confusing, people. Bloody hell. Anyway, everybody's going for the Hype Bros, it seems. Nobody, I don't think, has gone for the Colognes yet, which is a bit upsetting because I think they're actually quite good. But they just can't seem to find a gimmick which is actually entertaining. Devin says John Cena attack Zack Ryder. Is he mental? Buster Barnes, American Alpha will return as heels after being revealed as who attacked Tyler Breeze. I actually don't know what he's on about there because I haven't watched SmackDown for about 2 weeks, but I probably should know what that means. WWE fans, what about your Tom freaking Cushney channel? I mean, I could do that, but I've got loads of subscribers on here. So which channel do I vlog on? That is the question. Everybody smash the likes. We've got over 100 people in here. Let's try and get 100 likes. That would be awesome. Everybody is saying heel Zack now. Kyle Paul says Cushney will win. That is a great prediction. So far, I'm not actually on the card. Hopefully, soon though, it will be announced. Next match, we've got Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Natalya, Tamina, Carmella. Is the first Money in the Bank ladder match for the women. It is the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And I think this one's tough, right? Because I can see a few people winning here. Obviously, you can see Charlotte winning because that's just obvious. You can obviously see Becky Lynch winning. But I'm actually going to go for Carmella. I mean, I might be a bit of an idiot here, but I'm actually going to go for Carmella. It was rumored for quite a while that Carmella was actually going to... Holy shit. Everybody's saying Carmella as well. So there you go. It was rumored for a while that Carmella was actually going to win this one because I feel like she does need a big win. Now, Charlotte could definitely win this match, but that's way too freaking obvious. They need to start building other women up. And when I look at this match, the one woman that they really need to build up, which does have a lot of potential herself, is Carmella. She has so much potential, and she would be really good with that Money in the Bank briefcase. Out of all the women, she needs the win. She needs the win the most. Charlotte's too obvious. Becky, she's been in the title picture too many times. She needs to make room for somebody else. Natalya is dreadful. I really don't like her. So is Tamina. She's kind of there to make up the numbers. So I'm going to go for Carmella. She's a solid bloody wrestler, people. She needs the briefcase to define her, I think. And I'm going to go for Carmella. everybody's saying Ellsworth's going to do something as well. So that could be the answer. Imagine if Ellsworth is the man to climb the briefcase and take it for her. That really would be a bit shit, though, wouldn't it? Since it's the first women's ladder match, and then you have a male grab the briefcase. That would be ridiculous. But I think Carmella is going to pick up the win here. She will win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Natalia on the mic gives me cancer, says Buster Barnes. She's not great, but I think Naomi's even worse on the mic. Kushner is too good for this card, people. Thank you, Eric. You are very true. AM Games says Ellsworth. He thinks Ellsworth is going to win the briefcase. Is he bloody mental? My subscribers are mental. I've got to agree. Also, before we get on to the last and final match, the Money in the Bank men's match thing, turn on those notifications to make sure you never miss a live stream from me again. Because I know a lot of you people do have the notifications on, but some of you don't. And you might have missed this. You might have missed this live stream, or you might have joined a little bit too late and you've missed some of my predictions, which is a bit of a shame. But if you have missed some of my predictions, you can go back and watch it. But turn on those notifications before we get into the main event, the main attraction. And I think that will wrap things up. I think that means I've got every single match. Now, Carmella is the best, says Ambrose Asylum. I think she's actually quite good, to be honest. Jinder Mahal will win, says the Joker. Yep, that's who I've gone for at the start of the stream. Shali says, I have notifications on. What a legend. The Usos versus the New Day. The wins, New Day. He thinks the New Day are going to win. Darlin says the New Day are going to win. That's a bit of a shocker. I don't think that's going to happen. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. Right. Let's get to the main event match. The main attraction. The big stuff. The United States Championship match, people. Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Dolph Ziggler, the only one in this match to ever win a Money in the Bank ladder match, but he's not going to win this Sunday. Who is going to win this Sunday? It is going to be Baron Corbin. It's going to be Baron Corbin, people. It is going to be Baron Corbin. Some people are going to be saying Sami Zayn. I'm predicting it right now. So far, people are saying Corbin. But they're going to say Sami Zayn as well. I think it's split down the middle. It's either going to be Sami Zayn or Baron Corbin. I think the general consensus is it is going to be Baron Foreskin. But Sami Zayn is a little bit of an outsider in this match. I think he could potentially get it. And it would actually make a lot of sense for Sami Zayn to win. He never quite gets the win. But when he does, it's usually a big match. And it means a lot. And Sami Zayn, he loses a lot. But when he does win, it's a big one. And I think he could potentially steal the victory from Baron Corbin here. But I'm going to have to go for Baron Corbin. It makes a lot more sense for a heel to have the briefcase. It doesn't make sense for a babyface to have the briefcase. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's never worked. It didn't work with John Cena. It just doesn't work. You've got to have a heel with the briefcase. So Shinsuke's not winning. Way too green. He's only just come in. Owens is the US champion, so he's definitely not winning. He's there to make up the numbers. AJ and Owens are still feuding, I think. Let me know if they are. I think they are. So I don't think they're going to win the briefcase, either of them. Zayn never wins, but that could be a reason why he is going to win. And Ziggler is past it. Like, come on. He's never going to be main event ever again, so he's not going to win. Nakamura's just debuted. I don't think he's established himself yet. I think Baron Corbin is the man, people. I think he is the man. He's so close to that main event spot. And he just loves attacking people from behind. So why wouldn't he enjoy being the Mr. Money in the Bank? He loves attacking people from behind. He would be a perfect Mr. Money in the Bank. Baron Corbin, not Baron Blade, says Kyle Paul. Baron Corbin. Mert, says Tom Cushnie will win. It's going to be Baron Corbin, people. It makes so much sense. It just makes so much sense. Baron Corbin, in the future, this year, is going to be WWE champion. And I think he will be a very good champion. Now, obviously, if he does win this match and Jinder retains his title like I think he will, Baron will probably have to wait a little bit to cash in on a babyface, I think. But I think this will be potentially one of the best Money in the Bank holders. I think Baron Corbin is getting better and better as the weeks go by. When he first debuted, I thought he was a bit boring. I used to call him Boring Corbin. But right now, I think he is at the top of his game, and he is so close to being at the top of SmackDown Live, and he could be fucking huge. So for me, I'm going to go for Baron Corbin. He's so close to being main event material. He needs that briefcase. This will define Baron Corbin forever, and I think I'm going to go for Baron Corbin, people. He's got the win. He's definitely got the win. Dolph Ziggler isn't going to win, says Shalise Harvey. Tom, you're my best YouTuber, says Lewis Fun T. Somebody says James Ellsworth will win. Are you mental? Are you mad? Baron Corbin, he's got the win, people. Definitely 100%. I would like to see Sami Zayn win because that would be very unique and I'd like to see what they do with it. But it makes a lot of sense. I think the safe option is Baron Corbin. He will do a good job. And he's good. He's efficient. He's a great wrestler. They've just finally defined his gimmick down to a T. And I think he will be potentially one of the best Money in the Bank holders, certainly in recent years. So for me, I'm going to go for Baron Corbin. I'm just going to run through my predictions, just show you guys in case you joined late. So Baron Corbin to win the briefcase. Carmella to win the briefcase. The Hype Bros to win the kickoff match. Naomi to defeat Lana for the title. Usos to retain their tag team titles. And Jinder Mahal to retain his title. As you may have noticed, I haven't got any new champions on this pay-per-view. I think crowning 2 briefcase holders in one night is enough. You don't need new champions on this pay-per-view when you've got 2 ladder matches. A lot of people are complaining that this card's quite short, but as you know, these Money in the Bank matches, after the entrances, the celebrations, the matches, the spots, the bumps, those 2 matches themselves will probably last a good half an hour to 40 minutes. So I think it's going to be a great pay-per-view. I'm fingers crossed, if this pay-per-view is good, I will be returning to watching WWE weekly. Right now, I'm not watching it weekly. I'm giving this show a chance. SmackDown for me is always good, so I'm hoping it's going to be good itself. Raw is a huge disappointment at the moment, but SmackDown, it could convince me to return to going back and watching WWE on a weekly basis. Jeremy Hunt says, Tom, there we go. I finished my Money in the Bank predictions video. It's 22 minutes past 6 in the UK. This live stream has been going on for 22 minutes. So for me, we've done a good job. We've gone through it. We've done every prediction. I've done it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed this live stream, we've had over 100 people consistently in this stream, which is actually quite good. Then we can actually do another live stream soon. I might be able to live stream my review of Money in the Bank. I might be able to do that. I'll see. But thanks for watching, guys. This video is going to go on the channel right now, so you can watch it. You can watch it again. You can show your friends and stuff like that. I mean, is there anything better than that? Thanks for watching, guys. Smash that like button. We've got 119 likes now, which is bloody impressive. Subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Do all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And goodbye.